Astronomy is one of the oldest sciences of all the natural sciences. Astronomy is one of these sciences that encapsulates a number of other disciplines such as mathematics, chemistry, physics, and it binds it all together into this science that explores the very nature of nature. I mean, when you look up into a star-filled night sky, free from all the light pollution of human activity, and you look up and you see the Milky Way blazing across the sky from horizon to horizon, you can't but help feel this sense of wonder, the need to explore, the need to understand. And that's exactly what astronomy does. It actually captures that essence. It drives us from the youngest child to the dear old grandparents. We all can't but help feel this inner longing to understand what is up there. Within the Western Australian Education Department's curriculum, students are required to know our place in space, our solar system, our sun, what is our sun, why the Earth has seasons, why we orbit around our sun, our family of planets, everything within our solar system. So Astronomy Education Services, we come to your classroom and we reinforce what they've learned in class from their teacher, and we also add to their knowledge base as well. So we do a 1 hour lecture, a 1 hour talk, of course with questions, and some of the questions are absolutely amazing. And we discuss everything about the solar system. And of course kids are eager to share their newfound knowledge, especially about the planets, or the planets they've been doing a project on, and it's excellent to see. So it's a good time for the students to also reach out and display that new knowledge that they've gained in class. But my job is there to reinforce what they've learned and also to add to what they haven't learned yet. So once we've completed the lecture and the questions, we go outside, have a dedicated solar telescope set up, looking at our sun. Because our sun, of course, is the nearest star. And seeing such a dynamic thing through a telescope is amazing for the kids. It makes it more real. They're actually observing the sun, despite all the times they've been told never look at the sun, and they're quite right. But this is a safe solar telescope to observe our nearest star. Our astronomy field nights, I bring along a number of telescopes depending on the size of the crowd. Sometimes I've had crowds of 20 people. And of course, the largest crowd I've catered to was over 250 people. Depending on the number of students attending, I can bring anywhere between 3 to 6 telescopes along. At the start of a night, I arrive early so I can set up all the gear on your school oval. Once that is complete, I set up my laptop and data projector in a nice wide area like a school hall or a library, and we conduct a 30 to 40 minute lecture. We talk about what the students have been learning, we answer any questions, not just from students but also from mums and dads as well, and then we proceed out to the telescopes. So out at the telescopes, all the telescopes are pointed at all different targets. Some may be pointed to star clusters, others may be pointed to clouds of gas and dust where stars are born. Others, if there's available, a planet or perhaps the moon as well. So I conduct a 5, maybe 10-minute laser guided tour of the night sky, highlighting constellations, planets if there are any available, bright stars, and satellites passing overhead. So I point out all those celestial phenomena they can see, and then I invite the guests to line up behind one of the telescopes and to observe that particular object and then move on to the next. So the whole evening goes for approximately, probably about 2.5 hours realistically, because people are having such a good time, and they learn so much just by looking through the telescope. I have a new program that I'm developing called Scientist in Residence. I come to your school for 7 weeks, and for 1.5 hours each week, I teach the students astronomy. We have a 50-minute lecture, like for example, we talk about the sun, or we talk about the planets, terrestrial planets, the Jovian planets, and of course the dwarf planets. The last
35 minutes, 40 minutes of the lesson is we do demonstrations and experiments as well. I'm not an amateur astronomer or just a keen person interested in astronomy. I actually have close to 18 years experience in the field of astronomy and public outreach and public education in astronomy. So when you engage Astronomy Education Services into your classroom, you get the very best in Perth.
We bring the universe to you. That's exactly what we do.